So it is the 14th of February. Happy Valentine's Day. Just a quick update from yesterday. I posted my first Instagram carousel. It did get a comment from a stranger, so the profile is findable, which is reassuring. And obviously the standard support from my girlfriend. I have also finished editing and uploaded the first YouTube video, which also got a comment from a stranger, and we're up to 4 views. Much better when I tried back in 2020 to create an accounting YouTube channel. I didn't manage to finish all of my X replies last night. I probably finished the day at around 22, 23 replies. I don't want to try and think about posting frequency. I just want to enjoy the process and keep trying to find fun ways to film B-roll, think about lighting. I'm just enjoying learning all the different aspects and building up some confidence. It's definitely a change for someone who's always worked a corporate job. In terms of today, I've cleaned the apartment. I've managed to film a bunch of B-roll already for this morning, which I'll edit for today's video. The plans for the day are to go through my content pipeline and figure out what I need to work on today. So I've got 4 carousels in the pipeline. So I think I'll film myself going through and explaining one of those with a screen share on the iPad for some longer form content. And then I'll probably try and extract some reels from that for Instagram pipeline. I figured out how to use the cinematic setting on my iPhone, which is pretty cool. And then obviously doing the X replies, 10 in the morning, 10 at lunch, 10 at night. I haven't done any yet. I think I'm overthinking the replies. I'm trying to add finance related value, but I think just engaging with people on their content and just being a nice person. I also realized that I filmed yesterday's videos completely the wrong way around. I completely got the lighting mixed up. I had the camera on the other side of me facing the window, thinking that was great for lighting. But it is Saturday. My girlfriend's busy, so I do have the day to myself, hoping to be productive as yesterday. And I will be back with an update around lunch to see where I'm at. It is around 12:13 in the afternoon. I have gone through and I have updated the YouTube planner for today's video. I've also created 3 new carousels and updated the Notion database for those. And I've also finished my 10 replies on X. This afternoon, I'm looking to go through my X content. I want to update my database with some new ideas. So I'm going to make some food and then I'm going to come back and explain the content system that I'm trying to follow. So the content system that I'm trying to use to manage everything is via Notion. Notion lets you make pages and databases, and I've essentially got 3 different pages, one for X, one for YouTube, and one for Instagram. And in there, I have all of my content on a table, and each line is each piece of content, and I've got a schedule date, the status of the content, and things like that. The next strategy I'm trying to use is to be consistent in terms of the carousel styling. I've got a template in Canva that I'm kind of just updating and changing the content for. Everything else kind of stays the same, the branding, the coloring, the fonts, things like that. So I want to try and keep it consistent. One, because it looks a bit better aesthetically, but also it's just a lot easier to manage. The reels, I am essentially making the YouTube videos first and then extracting and adding subtitles to extracts of those videos. That way I don't have to kind of keep filming a bunch of stuff. I can edit once, upload to YouTube, pull some shorts or some reels, plan them to go up on Instagram, batch the carousels with the same template, and then batch my content for X in Typefully so that it can just go. So I think on a daily basis, it's the X replies, it's the B-roll footage. I'd like to keep doing the daily updates while I'm quite motivated to get things off the ground. I think that I want to be realistic with how consistent I can be in the long term. So I think I'll probably settle for maybe between 2 and 4 videos a week would be my sweet spot, but we'll see. That's how I've got it organized. I'm filming everything on my phone. all of the files are saved in Google Drive, and then I can pull it from whichever computer I'm doing the editing from. That seems to be working well. I mean, I'm only a few days in, so we'll see if it kind of sticks to course, but I think it's a pretty good system. Yeah. It's 6:49 at the moment. I have done pretty much everything I wanted to do today. The only thing left on the agenda is to finish off the editing, which will include this clip. And I also need to do my last 10 extra replies. My current process, I've kind of been editing throughout the day. It's not really the most efficient use of my time, but given I haven't really had much to do, it's been a nice way to spend my day. I think going forward, I'll probably just film a bunch of footage, upload it to the Google Drive throughout the day, and then edit it all at once when I'm home. Tomorrow, I'm out with my girlfriend. We're going to a market down the road. So I'm going to try and have some fun and experiment with different bits of B-roll. And I'll try and put it in one of the videos coming up. For that, I will probably do a morning update. I think the key lesson for me today is to keep experimenting with the B-roll. I haven't really been experimenting with close-ups versus mid-range shots versus wide shots. I think I can do a bit of a better job kind of mixing those up. I also found that the video is a bit more engaging when I link the audio to the cuts. It just seems to have a bit of a better flow to it. So I am going to make some food, finish off those final bits on the agenda, and probably call it a night.